Tell me what happened. What kind of invite was this, Miss Cartwright?
Well, my son was turning 10 and he wanted to have a party, and I wanted to do something different for him. Now, he is a gamer. He likes to game, and I wanted to rent a gaming truck so he can have some games and play PS5 and all the things that the little kids like to play.
Yes.
And I knew Alan's mom. That's my son's friend, Alan's mom, the defendant. And we knew each other from school and soccer and PTA and things like that. And I wanted to invite little Alan. I had heard about his diagnosis and things like that, but my son never said anything happened on the soccer field. Nothing happened in school or anything like that.
So what diagnosis is Miss Cartwright talking about, Ms. Morgan?
He has intermittent explosive disorders.
And tell the court exactly what that is.
Like if it's a lot of noise and light and sounds, like he may act out a little bit. It's a behavior issue.
So when you say he may act out, what happens when
He's had like tantrums before, or probably cover his ears and move around to try to move from the situation.
So sensory sensitivity. And is this something that's been diagnosed by his pediatrician?
Yes, Your Honor.
It is?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it something that he also takes medication for?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And at the time of the party, was there medication prescribed?
Yes, Your Honor. He had just started a new medication.
A new medication?
Yes.
Okay. And you know Miss Cartwright and your sons are friends. How long have you known one another?
About 3 years.
3 years.
About 3 years. All right. So what's your son's name?
Jason.
Jason. So Jason's birthday's coming up. You rent the gaming truck. How many friends do you invite?
About 12.
12. And your son's name is?
Alan.
Alan. So Alan was one of the guests.
Yes.
And tell me about the party. What time was the party?
It was at 4 o'clock.
4 p.m.
So 4 to 6, we rented the truck for 2 hours. And well, it's a bus. We rented it for 2 hours.
And where did you park it? In front of your house?
Yes.
All right. And the kids came over?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did the kids eat before or after they got in the gaming truck?
Well, we had the cake table set up inside, but they also have like little treat bags, and there was a food truck outside as well. So we don't want to bring too much food on the inside.
So did they eat before or did they eat after they gamed?
Probably a little bit of both.
As a mother of a boy, all those things matter. Because my next question is, did you have the cake already before you went in the gaming truck or after?
The cake was inside on a table, and so they were going to have it after everybody finished and sing happy birthday and concluded with that.
All right. So what happened? Why are you here today suing Ms. Morgan for $9,500?
I'm here because her son ruined my son's birthday party.
What happened?
The kids were playing games, and if you know anything about gaming, it can get a little emotional, a little passionate. And then two of the kids, one was losing and the other one thought the other one was cheating, and so they started going back and forth.
Okay.
And then I guess with them going back and forth, it kind of triggered Alan.
They were about to fight, Your Honor. Like, it was bad.
Were you in the truck?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The parents were invited in as well, or just the boys?
The parents as well.
Okay, so the parents, how many people did this bus hold?
It was huge, a huge look. I have some pictures.
All of the parents were not there, Your Honor.
I'd like to see it.
Absolutely. Yes,
but I requested to be there since Alan has a problem.
You presented evidence to the court.
I have some pictures of how big the bus is in Exhibit E. As you can see, plenty of room for the kiddos to game, hang out.
Oh, it's a huge bus.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, got to the last picture.
And that's what her son did. You can see he pushed a kid into the table. The cake fell over, and then the owner came in and tried to help Alan calm down. He bit him. Alan bit the owner. And I had to pay for those damages as well.
Did your son bite somebody, Miss Morgan?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you had to pay for the medical bills associated with that?
Yes, Your Honor. For the urgent care.
Alan's defense, the owner came and kind of grabbed him. So the owner was out of line because he should have let me got my own child.
And what did you do when this owner grabbed your son and then he bit him? What did you do?
I was just trying to grab my son to get him to safety. I didn't want him to hurt himself or anybody. So I was doing the best I could.
So he went to urgent care. It was $150. So what do you think, Miss Morgan, set your son off?
All the loudness and it was a mess. I almost couldn't take it myself.
So the loudness from them screaming and playing the
Yes,
game.
and they're stomping and just doing the most. Well, I did this first and I did this, and they pushing and shoving a little bit too. And it was just too much for my Allen. He couldn't take it.
And so what did he do before the bus driver grabbed him?
Well, it was another little kid that ran up because like it was too much. So he kind of like threw the controller. And the control, I don't think he tried to break the screen. So when he kind of threw the controller, it hit the screen and broke the screen.
He yeeted the controller into the screen and it cracked.
So another little boy came up at him, kind of charged him. And Alan pushed the little boy into the cake. But he was charged. He was provoked.
And so you're here suing for the entire cost of the party.
For the screen, everything that I had to pay for, I had to pay for the screen, the remote, I had to pay for the cleaning. They had to send a detailing company out to clean it and the medical bill from the bike.
But $9,000, Your Honor?
That is what the
What
gaming
was the total
company-
cost of the party?
The total cost of the party.
And I offered to pay some.
So to rent the gaming center or the gaming bus for 2 hours, of course that wasn't $9,500.
I was just about to say.
That was not $9,500.
I'm in the wrong business, Sean. We're going to get us a gaming truck after we get done out of the We need to get a gaming bus if that's what you can.
It was about $150 per hour.
All right.
But the damages from, and that is Exhibit A, the equipment repairs and replacements, $7,350. That's what the company charged me. The deep cleaning and the detailing, that was another $2,000. Plus the urgent care bill was $150. That's where the $9,500 came from. And I paid all of that because, of course, I rented the truck. But her son caused all the damage. Not my son, not anybody else's children. Her son caused all that damage by himself.
But the other children is what provoked the damage to be caused.
Well,
So you should
although
ask
he
their
was
moms. You
provoked-
should have their moms in here as well.
although he was provoked, he was the only one that took action.
Okay, but he's special, and you knew that.
And you-
before
So
you
wait a
begged.
minute. You're admitting now in open court that Alan was provoked?
No, I'm not admitting that.
Okay,
I'm saying
so-
that's what she's saying. If you said that, if you feel like your son was provoked and you feel those are feelings. The facts are your son destroyed my son's birthday party. Your son assaulted a man with his teeth, and your son was not. You should have made sure he didn't.
That violated my son's space.
Ma'am.
The little boy should not ran up in
Ma'am.
his space
Ma'am.
as well as the owner.
All right.
So
I've
my
heard
son is really
enough.
the victim.
I've heard enough. It's disappointing because was the party over after all this happened?
Absolutely, yes.
And so we have one 10-year-old boy whose party pretty much has been ruined. And you have another 10-year-old boy who was at a party that he probably should not have been at, or at least for that long.
Right.
Now, what's unfortunate here is this issue, what happened, and Alan's behavior, it really did cost Miss Cartwright and her son the party. I think they charged you a lot to be cleaning up that bus.
So much.
But the problem is it's in writing what she had to pay, and the damages were clear. On the flip side, Miss Cartwright, the first thing you opened up in your testimony was, I realized that this young boy had some sensory issues, but I really wanted him to come. I wanted him to come, so I invited him. And so it's interesting to me that you're not understanding that that was a risk you assumed. Both of you, I believe, assumed risks that led to the damage that was caused. $9,500 is what you were suing for, but at the end of the day, both of you were responsible. And it's hard for me as a mother because I can see what good intentions you had and what good intentions you had, right? But sometimes good intentions still lead to unfortunate consequences.
Right.
And this is one of those times. Split the difference. Judgment for the plaintiff for $4,750. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All rise.
Pretty satisfied. She should have paid the whole thing, but it's okay.
I'm extremely satisfied. I tried to pay half in the first place. She should have just taken it and everything will be fine. I hope we can remain friends after this.
Please gather your things to follow me this way.
The verdict may be delivered, but the conversation doesn't end here. Share your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe to Trust Show, and join us for the next case. Until then, let justice be heard.